Alrighty guys, we'll be getting started in just a minute. I just gotta get everything set up. In 1 minute. Alrighty everyone, we are just about ready. I don't know if y'all can hear the music. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I tried to leave it on just a little bit. We're gonna do an audio check and see if y'all can hear it, see if y'all can hear me at least, and make sure I'm not muted. Alright, we got 3 people here. What's up? Sounds like y'all can hear me and everything, and it sounds like y'all can't even hear the music. So I'll just go ahead and probably just turn it off completely. I was trying to do it where y'all could hear the music a little. We'll test that out in the future. Y'all can probably definitely hear my dog. That's always fun. Alright, let me turn on my camera. 4 people in. What's up? Turn on my camera. Hello. Oh, this is a pretty big day. Been looking forward to this. Let's do the intro first off. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy, Pepsi, or Peppo, a dude with attitude. And in the background, you hear Linda. She's howling her head off. I put her in the other room so she wouldn't really disturb us. But, welcome to the stream. Um, I don't know if I was whispering there or not. If I was, I apologize. And if y'all know anything about this channel, no, it's not that, Linda. It's not that. No, if y'all didn't know anything about this channel, something big to know is that this channel was originally meant to be a wrestling channel. I was supposed to do it with a buddy of mine. Things fell through, but the first few videos on this channel were dedicated to a game called WWE 2K19, a really good wrestling game. And we played quite a bit of it. I wanted to do more, but I went on and did other stuff, and the channel morphed into so many other different things. The other games, 2K20 and 2K22, made appearances, and earlier today I made a rundown from 2K15 all the way to 2K22, talking about the showcase, the universe mode, everything that's been added and what's been good and what's been bad, the soundtrack. It's all led to here tonight, where we are on 2K23. Now, if you don't know, one of the ways I have this early, what's up, Metal? One of the ways I have this early is I got the Icon Edition. And I know what some of you might be thinking. Why the heck would I spend that kind of money? Well, it's my choice, you know. I was really looking forward to this game. And there's so much we're going to dive into tonight. But this is only going to be a 2-hour stream. Now, if you want to see more of this, you could go check us out on Twitch. I'll put a link in the comments. But we stream over on Twitch, same name, Dudes with Attitude. It's free to follow. And tomorrow, around 8 or 9 in the morning, I'm going to be streaming this, diving through everything so much deeper because we're going to spend about 5 hours with this game at the very least. So excited for it. And my good buddy, fellow dude with attitude, Forrest the Boris, might be joining me. I'm really looking forward to that. Don't quote me on it. But here we are. And first off, we see that the actual selection in the menu is exactly the same, except some touch-ups. The layout's the same, but you can obviously tell it's different. It's more vibrant, more eye-catching. Plus, I just want to say the background here, where it has different Titan Charons, that's really cool. I actually really like that. First off, let's go look at the soundtrack, because that's been lacking in years. We got Red Hot Chili Peppers, Can't Stop. First off, love that. I skipped this because I don't know who that is, and I can't hear it because I turned it off. I wanted to be fair. But Red Hot Chili Peppers, good one. Yin Yang, don't know who that is. How you doing tonight, Metal Maniac? I hope you're doing good. Hardy, Bullet for My Valentine. Good choice. Ozzy Osbourne. Metallica. Okay, so we don't have too much. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 12 soundtracks, but at least 3 of them I know. I haven't listened to the others, so I'm hoping it's more diverse, because the last few years it's been mostly rap and stuff, which I am a fan of rap, but it's nice to get some different ones. So we looked at that. First off, let me go ahead and go to oh yes, I know. I love them. Let's go to the store, because as y'all know, I already have all of these. So let's see. We got Andre the Giant. We got Bautista. The reason this says purchase is because I got all unlockables. We got Beth Phoenix, Big Boss Man, Bobby the Brain Heenan, British Bulldog, Brie Bella. Wow, I really wanted her. No hate on her. I'm like, what? Bret Hart, Booker T, Boogeyman, Cactus Jack, China. A lot of these were in the previous game. A matter of fact, every single one of these, besides the Bella Twins so far, have been in the previous game. The Rock, I talked about this earlier today. The Rock has the same render for 3 or 4 games now. Not in a row, but 2 in a row here. That's ridiculous. Changes render. That's a little lazy. And I know that's like nitpicking, but you could have changed it. Same thing with Triple H's render. Heck, I would have rather this manager thing be that than the same old thing. But this doesn't look like anyone really new here, which is a little disappointing, because all of these, you can either earn the balance to unlock them, or you can buy the bigger edition and you'll get all unlockables, the supercharger. Why do I have to unlock people that have been in the last 3 or 4 games? And I do mean that. Boss Man's been in the last few. Andre's been in the last few. Eric Bischoff was in the one before this, but that's it. JBL, like, that's just a little disappointing. Let's look. Okay, these have all been in the last games, but there is more stuff, just so y'all know. There's a showcase mode that's going to unlock a ton of stuff. I'm so excited for it. And these titles. So I guess they do it as a way to keep you playing if you don't buy the game, at least if you don't like do the pre-order and get the supercharger, at least you'll be kept busy. So if y'all have anything y'all want me specifically to try at first, let me know. Also, if you have any friends that don't know if they want to get the game, maybe send a link to my channel. They don't have to subscribe, but they can check me out on here or Twitch and see the gameplay for themselves and see if they like it. Can y'all hear me well, by the way? Let me say yes, I can hear you if you can hear me well. Y'all should be able to hear me. Hopefully I'm not too loud. So, man. Are we still live, or is it still... Man, I knew I shouldn't have showed all of it. Gosh darn it. It says we're still live too, but I'm sorry guys, this sucks. The only way for it to be okay is to literally restart the stream, because it's just going to do unavailable. So let's talk about the problem with this. This is the problem with YouTube, because on Twitch, guess what? I could probably play all of this, and we'd be fine. I'd probably be able to play the whole thing. But over on YouTube, they have a thing where they don't like you to use any music or this or that. Now, usually I can use music and just get a copyright claim, but with WWE, they're very fucking stingy. So you can't have music on, so you have to turn the music completely off. And then on top of that, usually you can't show off the showcases. So that's why the showcase has never been on the channel. So thank you to whoever came up with the idea that, hey, let's make copyright like really hard on YouTube. That's why y'all can't see the screen. Wait, y'all can? Hold up. I think y'all can. I think everything's good now. Everything might be good now, and I'll just have to cut out that. Yes, you can. Okay, thank God I don't have to restart the stream. That really sucks. So we can't do the showcase, but if we do, we have to not do any of the video log stuff. But anyway, I'm just glad I'm able to still stream. Okay, so that was the showcase. We spent almost an hour on that. Let's talk about that. One, they used so much damn footage that it almost fucking ruined the stream, so that sucks. But one thing for sure is that it's a decent showcase. I liked playing as RVD, that's fun. And then the next match with Kurt, I'm really interested to see what else. But I like that now we have the RVD and we have the ECW arena. Now tomorrow I'm going to play more showcase matches over on Twitch, but I'm not going to be using the videos at all. As a matter of fact, whenever they pop up, I'm just going to skip them. So I don't get to enjoy the seamless thing where it switches and switches and switches. So let's go to my faction. We did something good. Let's go to something that was bad in the last game. I remember these loading screens sucked. That's pretty quick. Build your faction, choose hundreds, blah, blah, blah. Collect superstars, earn new cards through purchasing new card packs, blah, blah, blah. Upgrade your way to greatness. Start my faction. Choosing a starter pack, the first step toward creating your faction is to choose a starter pack. Each pack contains everything you will need. So one thing I already don't like is that I have to completely start over. That means all my stuff from the other game. I don't mind that I don't have my MF. I don't mind that I don't have my VC. What I do mind is that I don't have my wrestlers or anything else. That sucks. So Bianca Blair, superstar card, Matt Riddle, starter card, blah, blah. Liv Morgan, Drew McIntyre, that's not too bad. I do like SmackDown, but Braun Breaker, Santino Escobar, Roxanne Perez. I feel like those cards would be really low. So this year, once again, I'm going to go with SmackDown. There were so many glitches in my faction last year. Hopefully they're better this year. So we got Drew Gallagher. We got Jey Uso. We got Jimmy Uso. We got Ricochet Gold. I'm happy with that. And thank God we got Drew McIntyre, because I was about to be pissed with my decision. Okay. Drew McIntyre Gold. Sweet. So, not too shabby. Oh, we still got more. We got Axelia. Shotzi. This is the female. Okay, Lacey Evans. Legacy Evans. Raquel Rodriguez. And Liv Morgan. Let's go. I like that. And we still got one more. So let's see what we got here. We got Risk Taker. We got Wallpaper. We got all the SmackDown stuff. And we got Paul Heyman Manager. I like that because I want to collect all the Paul Heymans. You know what I'm saying? We still have more. What is this? Contracts, and... Okay. Is that it? Name our faction. Dudes with attitude. Once again. That is who we are. Dudes with attitude. Every faction needs a lineup of superstars to take into battle. So every line choose slot, blah blah. Lineup divisions. You need to have one superstar card assigned to each slot for both this man. Alright, yeah, I know. Obviously, I'm going to probably go ahead and choose Drew. And for the women's, I'm going to choose Liv, Raquel. I'm going to be honest, I probably won't play with any of the other ones. I don't really care for the other two. Now over here, I do care about Ricochet and maybe Jay. So, there we go. Wait, do I have to put everyone? Okay. So I just have to fucking fill it up. Yay. Fucking Lacey Evans, really? Give your faction its own identity by setting up... Yeah, I know how to do that. So this is gonna be SmackDown, baby. Sign a manager. Yeah, I know. Ruthless. So he's not good for Ricochet, but he is good for just about everyone else. I'm good with that. Each day you log in, you're eligible to earn rewards like cards, contracts, tokens, or My Faction points. I actually like this. The one problem I did have last year was the My Faction, the MFP, was terrible whenever you'd get a duplicate. Like, they would not... Like, if I got a fucking Drew McIntyre Diamond and then I got another Drew McIntyre Diamond duplicate, you know what they would do? They'd give me 50 MF. Maybe not 50, but they give me like 2... They'd never give you like a lot of MF. But I am happy that we got these, the login bonuses. So this is good. I don't like some of the changes here. I mean, I like that we have side plates now involved, but look at the MF. It's kind of weird. I mean, I see what they're going for. Monday, you get 50. By Thursday, you get 100. And then by the end of the week, you get 750. We'll just have to see how much things cost. These are the downloadable content, which I will be opening probably in a separate video that I will release tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, I know. Live events. Participate in limited time live events. Collect the right combination of superstars to meet special requirements. Locker phones. Challenges. Check your progress on daily and lifetime challenges. Daily challenge. Welcome to the daily challenge. Each and new set of challenges are available to complete. Intro challenge. Starting point. Intro challenges are a good way to explore my faction and start earning rewards to help build your dream faction. Let's complete your first lifetime. Here we go. You have lifetime challenges which reward you for your actively press your time. Okay. I already know all this. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Have fun exploring the rest of the mode. So, what's funny is when we first got this game, I did not start playing this till later. Alright, a brand new 5-match tower is added every week. Complete each tower to earn rewards. Proving grounds. Fight your way through several eras of the WWE Universe to unlock exclusive superstars and earn lots of tokens. Faction Wars. I did not like Faction Wars, so that's going to be interesting. Quick play. Jump into the ring and compete again. Okay, so this is the online, I think. Season ends in 17 days, 18 hours, so there's a season. So, jump into the ring and compete against other players in friendly matches that update each season. Pin or submission, 1 match. Okay. My faction points. As you play, you earn my faction points in MF by completing general. Whatever. Earn extra MF. Remember, in multi-star matches, well, you should, yeah. Alright, so what I was going to say, hopefully I don't get interrupted again. Let me go ahead and just go here so it'll fucking quit. Because I know every time I go somewhere, it's just going to fucking do this. Alright, so the biggest problem with this mode is it gave you really cool attires, which you wouldn't think was bad, except you can only use them in this mode. Really old generations of stuff. You got stuff like the young generation of Roman and Seth. You got Roman in Shield, and you got Seth in his Kingslayer thing from WrestleMania 33, where he beat Triple H. The thing is, came with an attire, an entrance, and sometimes music, but they wouldn't give it to us. It was exclusive to this mode, and they explained why. But the good news is, content creators always fixed it and stuff. So, or not content creators, but artists who work on this game. So, first off, let's check out the pack market. We have a Danger Zone series, first off. Okay. We have the Superstar series. And we have a Danger Zone. What are the available ones for Danger Zone? We got Sapphires. Diesel Sapphire. Montez. Not bad, not bad. And for Superstar series, the worst series. See? Look at this. We could have Edge from last year with his regular hair, but he's not going to be in this game. You'll have, you're just not going to have it. That is so fucking disappointing. Is Seth actually named Seth frickin' Rollins in this? I might lie. I might actually die. Okay, let's check the token market. Purchase 12. Ruby rewards. So all this is coming soon. So 12 of these. How much do these cost? Alright, these only cost 3. I like this because last year the Emerald cost like 15, but then Sapphire costed like 35, and yet it was just too grindy and stuff. It was too much. So nice to see that they made some changes as far as that is concerned. How much does VC cost this year? Just so we can see. Just to tickle my balls. For 15 it costs, and for that it costs about, so that's kind of what I expected. No real change at all. They're still greedy bastards. Collector's level. What is the goal? Okay, so there's no, so far there's no diamond rock like there was in the last one. Really don't know how to feel about. Did they just slap that onto there? Because that's not actually what she was wearing. That is so weird. That is so fake. What the hell? Okay. Feeling oozy. Man, I wish that could have been this attire. That'd be cool. So let's check out a weekly tower and a proving ground, and then we will probably take off and move on to other things. 2,000 MFP. Let's see. We gotta beat Cruz del Toro. Win the match and earn at least 15 MF for match actions. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy you. Well, do I want to be Drew? Let's not be Drew and be him. I wonder also if they have entrances in this. Because I know in the other My Faction, they didn't actually have the entrances. Which is another weird thing, because yet if you got them the right way, you could actually get the entrances and stuff. Entrances that were never in another
Before
game.
This match, Ricochet said he wants to be a beacon of hope, that there is no dream too big.
Sometimes I think Ricochet says those kind of things less to convince others and more to convince himself. There's a constant confidence check going on in Ricochet's head.
I don't know if I can agree with that, Corey.
His opponent is someone who really has a big opportunity in front of him tonight. Very true.
I want to say I like Ricochet's outfit.
As a team competitor, but he didn't land on Legado del Fantasma's radar for nothing. He's got pretty much all the tools you need for in-ring success. All he's lacked, I would argue, is the spotlight to himself. Crucifix head scissor.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. There he goes, right into the corner. That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Oh my God, springboard moonsault! Wow! Ricochet is just
I do want to say I like the new pen layout thing, you know, where it looks like there's a different wing out. That's pretty good.
Just gets
See,
the
like that,
shoulder
that's
up.
definitely
Wow.
new.
And a kick.
Setting him up, got the head scissors on.
Ooh, I haven't seen that in a while. It's been a minute since I've seen that.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Alright. Oh shit. I made a mistake there,
Yes,
buddy.
he didn't come here to watch him both
I only
the
did
time.
that because
Ow!
usually one of the requirements is to do
Oh, kick right to the back.
taunts. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh,
Bruh.
man.
Can he do it here? And he breaks
I
the
keep
count
thinking it's
quickly.
the
Not getting the two at this
mashing
point has
thing. It's
gotta say
not.
something.
Hooked up.
Nothing
Ooh, that was
fancy
cool.
there. Spinning Uranagi.
Escapes in a nick of time.
Check out the springboard. Oh, God.
Well, he caught part of it. Not really the
He's
best.
stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
I do want to say I like the Raw Arena.
The
This looks
WWE
good.
Universe feeding Ricochet's confidence now.
To the sky.
Oh, and a crossbody over the top.
Got all of it.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Yeah, so see, those taunts are still the same. Let's see what our things are. We got to do 3 diving attacks.
knee
Okay, I
drop.
can do that.
Looking for a high-risk, high-reward situation.
If this lands, it's over.
Phoenix
There you go. That
He's
better
struggling
count as a
a bit
diving
here.
attack.
These
Might
two
not because he was
pick
getting
his
up.
speed from the
That was
top.
pretty cool though. There we go. 3 diving attacks. Land 3 running attacks.
Fortune favors the
Oh
bold.
shit.
These risks could be a winning strategy.
Here's the dive. Oh, no. Wait, maybe not.
You got fooled
Yeah,
again,
that was cool. I want to do that again.
Uh-oh. Oh, the high risk
Oh, what
doesn't
the
pay
hell?
off.
That was playing with
Damn right it
fire
didn't
and
pay
getting
off.
burned.
Thank you, Michael
The
Cole.
decision to take such a risk at this juncture is questionable.
Dodged right on cue.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
I think I have regular matches on normal, so this is a little bit different. Oh shit!
Waiting for him to
He
make his
dodged.
move.
I'm stupid. You have every right to brag, my guy. I did terrible there. But you took too long. That's your problem. Ooh.
Running.
There's a
Swanton
running.
finds the mark.
There's a running. This better count as a running attack.
Well, that was pretty.
It doesn't.
And that
Okay.
was a well-targeted attack.
All right. Oh fuck. No, we're at the count of 6. Get up, get the fuck up.
He leaves the ring, but he could lose
Get
this
in,
match
get in.
by count out.
There you
Okay,
go.
he's re-entering the ring. He's back in so close to a count out.
You do not want to lose that way. Spine buster.
I don't remember him ever doing that, but good for you, buddy.
You have to love
That's
the
The Rock's
innovative
move, but you made it
offense
your own.
from Ricochet. Oh, man.
What? Why can't I run? This sucks. I want to run, man.
Boom.
I also want to block whenever someone does something like that, but you know,
Across the
hey.
top rope, all the way to the floor.
Up the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna do?
Looks like he has his finger on the trigger now.
Off the top.
Oh, straight
Not
to the
today.
floor.
Taking a chance, and it didn't pay off at all.
Back in the ring now.
All the way up and around the world. Crucifix
I think
head
that counts as
scissors.
a running attack.
No!
I think that counts as a running attack. I think that counts as a running attack. Okay, all I gotta do is one more. I don't know which one of those counted as a running attack, but here we go.
Oh, man.
Definitely wasn't that one.
Wow, what a pump
That
kick.
one was one. Okay, so we did all our running attacks. Springboard attacks.
Oh my God! And
What?
misses on the springboard.
Okay, I need to do a finisher soon because this guy is about to destroy me.
Again? Another knee
And he's going to make it where I can't fly. That's why he's going after me right now. Alright. Oh, there we go. I already finished that. So, I've done everything except my signature and my finisher. Let's go. I don't actually know what my signature is, so this is weird. Shooting star.
Ricochet got it. Ricochet heads up, thinking high risk. If this lands, it's over. Phoenix splash.
Alright, I'm gonna need my signature game. Really, I'm gonna need it. Can you give me my signature game?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's cool. I like that they have that in there. But you know what I would really like?
This
To do my
could be
signature.
big. Going up high. Are you kidding me? 630 senton.
Not that I don't love doing that game. That's a really cool move. But you know what I would really love to do, game?
Just relentless attack
The
Ricochet.
signature.
You have to imagine we're hitting the. If this lands, it's over.
It's not gonna land. He's gonna revert. No, he's not.
Phoenix splash. One of the most impressive moves I've
I'm
ever
actually kind of
seen.
worried now because I'm pretty sure when I actually get what I'm gonna get, he's gonna reverse it. Maybe he'll reverse this.
Oh my gosh. Took a gamble
I have a
once,
finisher.
took a
That's great.
gamble again, and hit the
Can I use my
jackpot
signature
twice.
instead, please? I don't want it. Please give me my signature.
Just amazing.
Dude.
Standing shooting star press, incredible. He isn't finding any space to recover. Yeah, the defects in his game are leaving him vulnerable.
Oh wait, now I can do it. It's not sure. Oh shit.
Ricochet's
Good
confidence
job,
now.
Peppo.
Strong impact from Ricochet. Climbing up top.
Oh,
He's got
fuck.
big plans. Boom.
Come on, man. You need to let me do my
Ricochet
signature.
heads up, thinking high risk. No way.
What?
Just completely off target
I hate
there.
you.
Taken to the
I
air and
hate you.
completely
I
wiping out.
legitimately hate you. I legitimately hate you, Cruz. I legitimately hate you, Cruz. I legitimately hate you.
Single leg. Oh, that hurt.
I could have pinned you 5 minutes ago, and you know what? I regret it. I regret that I didn't pin you. I am so stupid. Let me up, let me up, let me up. Please let me up, 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 please let me up. What? No!
Del Toro
Fuck.
has him staring at
That's
the
game.
cover.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not game. It's not game.
Resiliency. It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail.
Come on.
The
Do it.
WWE
Do it.
Top rope. Oh, and he does it.
Oh, shit, man. That really sucks.
Looking for
That's a rip in the
high-risk
chat for you, buddy.
No way. Ricochet
But you know
with a
what?
shooting star.
It's a win for
Ricochet
me.
being that beacon
It's
of
so
hope.
nice, I gotta do it twice.
After maneuvers like that. Top rope. 630 splash from Ricochet.
Let's get it.
You can't take any more of that. This must be over. 2 count, 3. No.
What?
The shoulders were not down. The referee was right on top of it.
That's crazy.
What
There's
a-
no way he actually
Oh,
kicked
look at
out.
this. There it is, the recoil
I killed
from
him.
Ricochet.
I practically killed him.
Ricochet just put the exclamation point on this.
So they've definitely made the AI harder to beat. That's actually really cool. I appreciate that.
Here is your winner.
I thought I had it won.
Ricochet. He
Good for
really got the
Ricochet.
better of the opposition here. I agree. It was quite the display tonight. He's definitely a superstar to watch in the weeks to come. That was a spectacular performance.
These screens also don't take as long, which I can appreciate. So I gotta beat the whole thing to do the whole thing. By the way, I did not know Namdar was back. That's weird. But whatever. So that was one match of the weekly tower. Let's look at Proving Grounds. Chapter 1, UK Scraps. You start with Namdar himself. No time limit. Win the match and earn at least blah, blah, blah. Pin or submit. We're probably not going to do the weekly towers. Let's look at Faction Wars. I just want to look at this stuff and then move on. Oh, so can you actually choose? Oh, no, you can't. It just looks like you can. Okay. Interesting choices. Ah. So, I wonder what fighting against someone online would be like. Just to see. Let's see. I'll try to be Ricochet. Can't believe I'm actually gonna do this. I haven't played a 2K game online in years. So hopefully my audio is muted. We're facing Drew McIntyre.
Ricochet said he's modeled his career after some of the most precise.
Not gonna lie, that back looks pretty bad.
History.
Well, Ricochet can study them, but
oh shit! I'm already getting my ass kicked.
Certainly makes him up for the challenge. Expect to see Ricochet's precision at work tonight.
Let's hope he's ready to take on
I'm
Drew
getting my ass kicked
McIntyre,
already.
a superstar whose face is next to the definition of determined.
there is no one who exemplifies that more than Drew McIntyre. Kick down low, all tied up. Is this enough to do it?
And a good strong kick out there.
That wasn't enough to do it. Are you kidding?
My, oh my, what elevation.
Beat this, bitch.
Forcefully delivered.
I can't believe I'm actually doing good. What is happening? I thought I would be shit.
Full display. Going for broke, and it pays off.
Something that sticks out to me about Drew McIntyre across his matches is his incredible tenacity. Do you think that gives him an edge tonight?
I do, Cole. Drew McIntyre.
The problem has been detected and all players will now leave the match. What? Did he actually leave? My first match online. And the guy left. Because that's what it was. Either that or the game's already messed up. Moving on. So, we're probably not going to touch My Rise till tomorrow. But I might take a look at it we're going to touch My Rise tomorrow on Twitch. But right now, what I want to touch is Universe Mode and My GM. If you want to be here for the deep dive, we'll touch everything tomorrow. But I do want to touch a little bit of My GM before we end this. We can't even hear you, buddy. And I gotta turn you off because I don't want to fucking get copyrighted. Sorry, man. Welcome to My GM. Your first choice will be deciding which GM you are. Okay, so one thing I already know is that they have Adam Pearce from last year, they have Sonya Deville, and they have Stephanie McMahon. They do not have Shane, which kind of sucks, but for understandable reasons, I guess. And they don't have William Regal for understandable reasons. But the new GMs, besides the three we already had, are Xavier Woods, Tyler Breeze, Kurt Angle, Eric Bischoff, Mick Foley, and a custom superstar of your choice. This is really cool, especially if you're a fan of Up, Up, Down, Down, because then you can get in on this action. If you want to be Eric Bischoff, an old person who, you know, the leader of WCW, or you want to have Mick Foley give it another shot as GM, or even Kurt Angle, you can do that. So I think for this, I'm going to do Eric Bischoff. And just like, yeah, so we have Raw, we have SmackDown, we have NXT, okay, NXT 2.0, so you have those two options, and you have WCW. I already knew about this, so that's why I'm not shocked, but I will say I'm very happy about that. Extend the duration of all your current legends. I'm not gonna check all this because tomorrow in the deep dive we're gonna look at everything. We'll probably do a deep dive for everything tomorrow. But right now we're just diving. So let's choose WCW. Now select your rivals GMs. I'm gonna choose a CPU, and it's gonna be Mick Foley, and he's gonna be running SmackDown. Yeah, and we're gonna leave it at that. Would you like to confirm? Yes. Now, I want it to be hard. Probably gonna do shit at this, but we're only gonna play to one pay-per-view here. Opening budget, we can make the opening budget a lot bigger than last year, which I can appreciate, but not much bigger apparently. We start out with 2.7 mil, but we can only go up to 3 mil and 3.2 mil. So that is a little disappointing. But probably tonight I'm gonna make a custom draft pool, and I'm gonna take the prices down just a bit, not much, but just a bit. Snake order, change whether or not the turn order remains the same every show for a human player's straight order, or the player turn order reverses every show. Okay, I like that shakeup. Turn shakeups on for the game, on or off. Yeah, I'll keep that on. I don't know what that is, but hell yeah. AI difficulty, game difficulty hard. Okay, hold up. The AI will make more intelligent choices. Oh fuck, no. I just want to do like, let's see what he does on normal. Okay, so easy, we get 1 mid-card match during regular shows and 2 during PLEs. No budget reduction in later seasons. Low morale, blah, blah, blah. Reduce injury chances. Starting assistance from Triple H. If we do normal, we get 2 mid-card matches during regular shows. 3 during PLEs. Small budget reduction in later seasons. I hate that hard doesn't do anything to the number of matches, but it makes the budget and stuff. So we're gonna keep it on normal. And yeah, let's start our draft.
It's now time for the WWE Draft. Let's see who WCW picks first.
Okay. I don't know who some of these people are, but I love that I don't know who they are because a lot of them are from NXT. So I think we're going to start off with the... Man, I wish I could have put WCW characters in here. Kind of sucks that I couldn't. But you know what? Since we are WCW, let's try to keep it real with the king of the cruiserweights. The dude that helped make cruiserweight division and everything what it is. Hall of Famer for 2023. First ballot, too. Rey Mysterio.
WCW drafts Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio and his mask coming back to WCW.
This brand is off to a
Back.
high-flying
I love
start,
that.
guys.
I love how they acknowledge that he's coming back. What?
Standing by for WCW's second choice.
So they picked Becky Lynch and John Cena. That's not cool. Is there anyone else from WCW? Because I'm going to try to keep it real. I don't want to choose any WWE people if I can help it. Nothing against them. It's just... I like these renders, by the way. I just want to point that out. You know what? We have a cruiserweight. Let's go with a giant. He's a giant, right? Yeah.
WCW selects Omos.
The giant Omos is towering over a new brand.
And the GM making waves with a unique pick. Hopefully it doesn't crash down on him.
So I get to choose another choice. Let's choose a girl this time. Let's go with... Actually, you know what? Let's go with another guy. Let's get 5 guys and 5 girls to start off with. But
WCW picks Ilya Dragunov.
The intense Dragunov
Ilya
has found a new
Dragunov, I
brand.
like that.
You want someone well-rounded like this early on.
WCW taking stock for pick number 4.
I want to pick anyone that's like super well known. I really, like Dolph Ziggler. I mean, I guess I would. I'm trying to see who would be a WCW guy. I don't even remember the girls in WCW, so. Santos Escobar.
WCW selects Santos Escobar.
The
And
legacy
you know what?
continues as Santos
Let's get a
Escobar joins
Let's
this
get a
roster.
Bruiser.
Solid pick. This guy has a deep arsenal of offense.
They got
The
Angelo
next member of
Dawkins.
SmackDown is about to be picked. A major decision for the WCW general manager.
Have I chosen any females? No, I haven't. I've chosen 5 guys. So now we're going to go and choose some girls. I feel bad because I'm calling them girls, but like Roxanne Perez.
WCW chooses Roxanne Perez.
Great pick here. An amazing
And
young talent, Roxanne Perez.
An aerial artist, this GM knows her potential.
wow, Dana Brooke has really changed. I want to choose Zoe Stark because I saw her at the Rumble. I believe it was her, and she really impressed me in the Rumble. So
WCW drafts Zoe Stark.
The undeniable Zoe Stark, ready to fight on a new night.
She has all the tools to be a
Gunther.
future player here.
all right, let's choose.
WCW
Okay.
picks Raquel Rodriguez.
And Raquel is going to stand tall on this brand.
I like her on this brand. This show is looking good.
What? They couldn't change your name to Piper. That's stupid. Whatever. You know what? I will choose one big name.
WCW selects Rhea Ripley.
The Nightmare heads to a new night.
A very smart investment by this GM.
Oh,
And you
nice.
got to wonder who's
We
next
need
for
one more
WCW.
girl. How much budget do we have? We're still doing pretty decent on budget, but let's give Katana a chance. Nah, I've heard things about Cora Jade that's supposed to be good. Let's go with her.
WCW chooses Cora Jade.
Cora
All
Jade
right.
skating on into a new night.
She might
We're-
be the last ingredient needed to make this work.
So we have 5 females. Let's try to get 7. Let's get a specialist if we can. Is there any more specialists? I don't want Bailey. I don't want Charlotte. I know that they're specialists, but dang. I guess I'll get her. She's cheaper.
WCW picks Gigi Dolan.
And Gigi will be doling
No!
out the punishment on a new
I
night.
forgot about Braun.
This woman has the ruthlessness to match her upside.
Well, I got all the women I'm gonna get. I thought I already had 6. I thought I had just gotten 7 women. What? Okay. Now we're gonna get the guys.
WCW
Hayes.
chooses Carmelo Hayes.
The GM didn't miss because they picked up Mello.
I love picks like this. It's a challenge to succeed.
Who will join SmackDown in mere moments?
I really
WCW
don't like
moving
this
on in the draft.
this CPU actually knows what it's doing, and I don't like that. Logan Paul has the same. Whatever. How much do we have left? I only want to go down to about 70,000. So.
WCW drafts Solo Sikoa.
The street champion, Solo Sikoa, joining a new brand.
This guy's a low-risk,
let's see.
high-reward pick.
We have. It looks like we have 3 specialists. We have. One fighter, so we need another fighter. I like Damian Priest, but I really wanted to kind of. No. Glad to see Titus is still in this game. Shinsuke. Fuck it.
WCW picks Shinsuke Nakamura.
Strong style has indeed arrived on this brand.
Absolutely amazing instinct by the GM making this pick.
Take a look at the talent
Good
on the
for
blue
you,
brand.
SmackDown. Okay, so I want to make sure we have plenty. We have one fighter. How much money do we have left? We're already at 70,000. Okay, I'm gonna choose one more person, and I want them to have some star power. So it's gonna have to be one of these people. Who would do good in WCW at that time? Be honest, Bobby Lashley would probably be the Goldberg of that era. So, all right.
WCW selects Bobby Lashley.
Looks like this show got a new CHO.
Right now, he's on the outskirts of this brand. He needs to prove otherwise.
Look at the big boys and girls on the WCW roster.
I like the commentary they have with this. The big boys and girls, like they're doing that because WCW was known as the place where the big boys play, or whatever. There's 4 people here. If you don't feel shy, if you'd like to say something, go ahead and talk. We're gonna go ahead and look into doing a little bit here.
I can't wait to call the action.
I'm actually very satisfied with my roster, and even though I had to pay a lot of money, it's actually a pretty decent roster. Money, brand at the top, complete career achievements and seasonal stuff. So one thing I do like about this, right from the off, is they've incorporated the Hall of Fame. Earned 10 Hall of Fame trophies. Trophies can be awarded through either career achievements or seasonal challenges. Entering the Hall of Fame will allow you to continue playing or retire your save file. That's cool. So there's seasons. That's interesting. Start every week. You'll be going through your unread messages. Okay, I already know about that. Tonight is the night, the debut. We have high hopes for you. I was born for this. Yeah, just to let you know, I plan on taking her to the top power rank. Staying there. Some of this is exactly the same. Yeah, some of it's exactly the same. You really think you could contend with us? See, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you the one thing I am hoping for. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love it. I kind of wish it was the World Heavyweight title, but I'm okay with that. I hope we can do trades. I really hope we can do trades. Let's go ahead and start with the Giant. No. Well, yeah, because I want to see if Ray can take the title off him. So we're going to have the Giant. And for the woman, we're going to have another heel. This way, when someone wins, you know, it's a big deal. Some place just waiting to see how your first show fares. Yeah. Probably, yeah. Ensure that you have at least one popular. Okay, yeah. Offering trophy progress. Alright, yeah, I know about booking my show. Thank you. I know about logistics. Nothing's really changed here. I can already tell. Manage roster, sign free agents, I know. Ooh, I like this. I remember these. Okay, so this is where we have complete 5 challenges this season. So, fulfill 5 promises to superstars. Okay, I like the way you can earn these trophies. Let's start off with how much money we have left. Does it say? Where does it say? Where does it say how much money we have? I don't see where it's at. Does it not show us at the top of it? Oh, there it is. Classically trained. Probably just going to do 2 shows, by the way, you guys. I do apologize. Let's see what legends are available just the first week. Molly Holly. Holy shit, I did not know she was in the game. My bad. Big brain moment. Bruno Sammartino. Let's go. Okay. Alright, what about free agents? Do they have some of the same ones as last year? Looks like they've changed some of them. I think I remember Triton, though. Edge. Yeah, baby. Alright. Cool. This is really cool. I like it. Permanent, 10 weeks. Let's go. Show logistics. Make sure everything is set. Wait, I have to wait how long To wait till week 5 to have or year 4 to have the big that kind of sucks. Season 2, week 20, some of those kind of suck, but let's make our first show, you guys. And if y'all have any recommendations, please let me know. So, one thing, when choosing your match type, pay attention to the money, sentiment, costs, and benefits. While special match types provide better ratings, they might cost more money and deplete more of your superstar stamina. Yeah, I already know about that stuff. But one thing I want to point out real quick is we finally have more than just one-on-one and tag team match. The first game, talked about this earlier today, we had one-on-one and we had tag team. Now we have triple threat and fatal four-way. Just adding just those two is so big. But we also have more match types. And I can appreciate that. We have submission, backstage brawl. Some of these conclude rivalries. That's pretty cool. Let's see what we have for tag team. Anything special? Iron Man tag. Wait, maybe because it's not available. Fatal four way. Yeah, see, this is so good. Especially if, oh, I love it. Interference. You'll have 2 options. So one thing that kind of makes me sad right off the bat. I don't think we can trade. I want to try. Does it give me the option to trade? No. Nabbit, I really wanted trading in this game. That'd be so cool, especially if you're playing with your friend and you're like, oh, I want The Rock. Well, you know, I want Goldberg. Okay, that's stupid. I would never trade Goldberg or fucking trade The Rock for Goldberg. I'd keep Rock. Screw Goldberg. But all right, so let's see how our first show goes. Let's first off, let's start a rivalry. Call out, or not you, him. I just want to say I love Rey Mysterio's render in this. We're gonna have him call him out. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Now I wonder if I can have them call each other out twice. I really want to build this rivalry, see what it does. Then I want to call out her to call out. Wait, am I a heel or a face? Yeah, I'm a heel, so that's perfect. And I'm a bruiser. So we need a face fighter, and I can't think of anyone better than Cora Jade. She has a low pop, but she could become a star. So, how do we want to start off? We want to start off with something strong. So how about fighter versus a bruiser? Right in the opening, heel versus face. And then for our mid-card, we'll have a tag team. We'll have... We don't have any heel women. This kind of sucks. So instead of that, we'll have a triple threat between the women, at least. And we'll go with... I wonder if they're going to come at me for having a triple threat with 2 faces and 1 heel. That is the question here. That is the question. We have 5 people here. Don't be shy. Say hello. Give me some advice. What do y'all want? Tell me. I'm not like some big YouTuber. I'm going to talk to you. Just talk to me. I'm lonely. Don't leave me hanging. So, we're going to have Zoe Stark, Raquel Gonzalez, and Cora Jade. She just had that promo. Let's see how she does. Let's see how she does. She's gonna have that promo later, so maybe it's because she wins here. But these are 3 faces, so actually, you know what? I want to change one of them. Braden Cooper, how are ya? Welcome to the stream. We've gone through a lot of stuff so far. I'd say we're at least over halfway done with the stream, but tomorrow I will be streaming on Twitch. Hope to see you there. So let's see what we can do here. Let's throw in the specialist GG. Yeah. Alright, for here, let's have a tag team match between the men. Let's have Bruiser and Bruiser take on Fuck. I don't have a fighter. All I have is one specialist. So I need to go buy another specialist real quick. So here's what we're gonna do. Who do we got? Who's a specialist? Tommaso Ciampa. Edge, and he's a face. That would work. You alright, Braden? Or Cooper? You alright, man? What's going on, man? I hope everything's alright. You know, if you want, let me know. I'll call you first thing in the morning, bro. Personal friend, by the way. I don't call all of my subscribers or followers. He's his personal friend. So, thank you for coming out and supporting me. So, if you need me to support you and give you a call in the morning, I'll be more than happy to do that. But let me know what's going on. All right. I'll call you before I start my stream in the morning and see how it's going. But it'll be early. It'll be like 7:30. Yeah, let's get Edge. Yeah, we got Edge now. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. Let's do normal. Like I said, we'll have Bobby and we'll have him. Two bruisers taking on the specialist and the specialist. And they're two faces too. So this ought to be good. This ought to be real good. What should our main event be? Crapola. Cruiser. I guess I could buy one more person. Really don't want to. But I need a face bruiser. And one with pop. That's 200. You know what? We're doing it. It's not like we're going to save this. Alright, we're going to have Big E versus Grayson Waller. Oh. Man, why did I mess that up? I thought that... Well, crap. I just wasted 200,000. I didn't realize. What if I trade one of the other bruisers here? Nah, that's not gonna work. Well, instead of that, we could change him to crap. He's not a specialist. Cred. Alright, so your main event, you suggested Roxanne versus Starks. Do I have Roxanne in the thing? I don't. The only problem with this is they're both faces, and it's the main event, so they don't have much pop. What I'll do is I will switch that with that, and there we go. We have our main event. Let's see how this goes. All right. All right. I think we have a very strong opener. It's probably going to say mediocre, but it's because it's not a rivalry. But they both have around the same pop. They're both heel face, and they're both fighter and bruiser. So, let's see.
1, 2, it's over.
Carrying cross. Good. Like I said, mediocre. Whatever. Alright, we got some good stuff going there. Let's see who wins this triple threat.
1, 2, ring the bell.
Raquel. Alright. All right, let's see how his match goes.
That's it. Ring the bell.
Wasn't the best, but Zoe Starks did win. We had a good promo. Let's see how the end of the show goes.
That's 3. Let me hear the bell.
The heels won. I could give two shits about Raw. Okay, we didn't win a single one. But the way I did the beginning of the show and the end of the show was in the right direction because they're both high, but one of the mid-card matches. So who won that? So Raquel and Zoe won that. He won that one. Trying to see who all is going to be on the next show. Zoe Stark. Her. Okay. Already seen all this, but respect where it's due, good match, Zoe. Okay. John Cena and Butcher, an incredible tag team. That's pretty insane. Congratulations, you earned a power card by completing the seasonal challenge Big Bucks. Only usable on stars with less than 60 popularity. 15 plus popularity to a superstar after their next match. Okay. This is okay, free booking. Coming number 1. Okay, so how are we doing so far? We're not too far behind with fans, and we are ahead of them as far as the budget. That is good. That gives us a little bit of breathing room. We'd be really ahead if I hadn't wasted money on Big E, who I didn't even end up using. So it's okay to match up rule breakers. Kind of just beware of the audience. Yeah, I know, but my buddy wanted me to do that. See what you did? Triple H is mad at me. I blame you. Listen, I need to wipe that smug smile off of Raquel's face. I want to fight her again. Okay. Now I know what one of our matches is going to be. GG versus her. Oh, thank God, that was only 5,000. Any free agents that I really, really want? Or power-up cards? Real Steel. Steel cage match. Okay, so there's a new. Okay, so you still got a little bit of the little bit of the TLC, but there's new things here, and I like them. They're around the same cost. Let's see what we got. Backstage booking. To the moon. Only one. Okay, who can I use this on? Huh. There's Omos. Does he really need it? Yeah, let's give it to Ray. Fuck it. Alright. Let's crew booking. Okay, so it doesn't cost that much. Alright. You need to have at least one last man standing. I think I know exactly what to do with that. So we were gonna have Gigi versus Roxanne. They are specialists, so this is good. And I keep calling her Gonzalez. That's not okay. But heel and face. Why not make it last man standing? Yeah. That seems like a good one. And you know what? We're going to have that be the main event. Because we care about our women. Let's see what else we can do here. Let's have Ray a match around here. It's not going to be against him. We'll have Ray be against a bad guy specialist. That's our problem. We don't have a bad guy who's a fucking specialist. That is our biggest issue here. So, you know what? We're going to settle this right now and get one bad guy who is a specialist. Giant, cruiser. Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me. We don't have a single bad guy who's a specialist. Well, we do have a bad guy, Giant right here. Alright, I don't like that we have T-Bar, but we don't have the other guy in the game. Like, what the hell? The other version of him. Let's go... Fuck. I'm wasting my money. Oh my god. I'm being a terrible person. Let's do Ray versus T-Bar. That's a Giant. We'll have interference from him, which will help build the rivalry. Alright, so we'll get the champion appearance then. We'll get that last man standing. For other matches, let's go ahead and do him versus Solo. Let's do him taking on him. He did so good last week. Let's give him another shot. We're only going to have one women's match because it is the main event and it's the last women standing. So we'll just focus on that. Let's see. Let's have her call out. Who won last week? It was Zoe Starks, right? Yeah. Specialist, bruiser. That works. And then we'll start seeing if we can't build off of that a little bit. Anything new here? It's all the same. Okay. Generate extra revenue. I want to do that, so we'll have Biggie handle that. Alright, how's everyone feel about our show? I think it looks pretty good. So, as far as power cards, I think we're pretty decent right here. One randomly booked will receive a higher than normal rating. Screw it, you only live once. We'll make sure that match is off the charts. It's their rematch. What could go wrong? Alright, first off.
That's it. Ring the bell.
Alright, Ray just won a match, and he called out the champion last week. So this really puts him in a good spot. And this was with Omos getting involved and interfering. So I like that. Alright, their rivalry is growing. That's going to be set in stone. Good job, Zoe Starks.
1, 2,
Let's see. Shinsuke wins. I don't remember if he won last week. He might have. No, he didn't. So he won this week. So I think I'm going to give him a rematch with Karrion Kross and see who wins that. And then we'll move forward with one of them. But their rivalry is growing. That's very good. Edge versus Karrion. Is Karrion going to pick... Karrion just picked up a huge fucking win. Even if it was mediocre, this is his second win. If he beats Shinsuke, then I might do Karrion versus Ray. Which is funny because we just had a whole thing with Karrion versus Ray in real life. So. Alright. And we got the match. Let's see how it goes. Well, Gigi wanted the rematch, and she comes out on top. This is weird because, future matchup, of 3 or 4 with a quality bonus. Okay, yeah, I got you. Oh, okay. That was weird because I thought it was 2 stars for amazing. I was like, what? So we should have destroyed Raw. We should have destroyed Raw. Oh, I want to see who wins this title match. Gunther, the Intercontinental Intercontinental Champion. Alright. Let's see if John Cena and Butcher are a good tag team like they were saying. Yeah, apparently. Okay. They are killing it with the ratings here. Holy shit, I'm kind of jealous. Really wish I could have got Braun Breaker. Sassy Malassie. Now we got Doudrop versus Bailey. I don't even know if I want a winner. How is it they destroyed me? I think they won. I really pushed with that main event. I beat their mid-card one match. Edge versus Karrion, which was still mediocre, beat Becky, but that was only because she faced, what's his name? The fucking jobber. Well, we spent money, we cashed in. We got some more money now at least. Their budget's a little higher than ours. Their fans are definitely pushing ahead. So this is interesting. Just a note of caution. Now they're standing up low. She's vulnerable to becoming injured. Yeah, I'm not going to put her in any more matches. That loser almost attacked me in that last fight. I'm not going to stand for their garbage. I want to settle things in the ring within the next 3 weeks. That's the plan. If you can beat Karrion Kross, who has gotten 2 huge wins in a row. If Karrion beats Shinsuke, that's it. I'm going to have him face Ray. And then we might just have it be a match on a regular show then, because they're both heels, and then Clash is Clash. Thanks for the rematch against Rodriguez. Told you I'd get the win. Yeah, you did. I will remember that, GG. I think we're 2 weeks away from the pay-per-view, so that's nice. We're going to kick it with this one still. Let's see. So Gigi can't really wrestle this week. So let's have her, Roxanne, do that. Let's have same thing again. Build on that and see if we can't keep this rivalry going a little bit. Having all the women do the talking tonight, fellas. Alright, and I think time for some tag team matches. See where we're going to put the tag titles. So let's have this is the problem with not having, enough specialists. I only have one specialist as a good guy, I think. No, I have 2. So, okay, then I can pull this off. Bruiser, no. 2. We're going to have another tag match. We'll give him a chance along with Solo against Edge, who lost last week, and Ilja Dragunov. We'll see how this goes. As for the other match, Shinsuke versus Karrion seems like a good one to open with again. Maybe I'll have her fight. Oh no, can't really have any girls fight tonight. Let's have Omos fight Carmelo, but interference happens from Ray this time. But this will be the main event. And then for our other match, we shall have so what is it we need? We have a bruiser. The problem is that we don't have a specialist who's a bad guy that we can use. So let's go see if we can't find a specialist who's a bad guy. 15 weeks. Gosh darn it. This is a lot of money. Come on. Cheap. Make it cheaper. Your pop is trash. I need someone good. I'm literally gonna lose money, but screw it. There we go. Now we have him. He can fight with any good guys. Hold up, I'm just checking. I got a message. Apparently I don't. Maybe it was just... We already did Cora versus Roxanne, I think. And I just spent a lot of money on Daw. Maybe next week. I already did the Rodriguez versus Perez, I think, that you wanted. 2 heels, or a face. Okay, this seems solid. Who'd you suggest again? You said Cora versus Roxanne. Yeah, I'll make sure to remember that and set that up for next week, okay? Promise. Alright, this is your chance, Karrion. Just beat him again. Alright, Karrion Kross is a contender, not the #1 contender. We will find that out next week when him and Rey Mysterio go one-on-one. Alright, who will our first tag contenders be? Edge and Dragunov. Alright, and fighting for mid-card. Dolph is our first mid-card contender. Is the Giant still going to get the win? Hell yeah. That is why he is the champion. I give 2 shits about Raw. Okay, so our show was a lot more balanced, which is decent, but our opener and main event need to be the highlights. And it says they were, but they really weren't. They were the same. So consistency was definitely key here. Definitely. So we're headed in the right direction. Alright. Our budget is terrible. Our fans are terrible. We are 1 week from hell out of South. You don't seem to realize it, but I'm a bit of a master on a mic. I want to make my mark in a promo during tonight's... You know what? Yeah, I guess I can do that. Hey, boss, I've been talking to Ray, and we had this together. You should team us up for a tag match. Shinsuke, you haven't been winning, so you don't really get to ask anything. I think that's fair. He hasn't been winning, so fuck him. No offense. Okay, so this week, one of the big things is going to be our main event. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. Are we a week or 2 weeks away from the pay-per-view? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to give what's-his-name what he wanted. I want to keep his morale happy, you know. Alright, we're going to have her take on... Tell you what, we'll have Rhea take on Cora Jade, but we'll have interference from Zoe Starks. That seems like a really good one. Our main event should probably be... We'll have Dolph, because he just got a big win. And we'll have... Who else got a big win? There we go. Specialist versus Specialist. What title is it? I don't know what title that is, though. That's the problem. We'll find out, I guess. Oh, that's the Hardcore. Okay. We're going to save that for the pay-per-view. So whoever wins this will be our first official contender. We'll leave that as the main event. As far as everything else, have them go at it one more time. They had a week off. That's fair. Let's have the Giant take on him. There we go. Not a bad show. I mean, I'm not really looking at it because I want to get to the pay-per-view and see what we can do, but let's do it. Technically, it's a stacked show, so let's see. She's going to pick up the win, and that's why she's the champ. Karrion Kross did good on the mic. His pop went up. Maybe he does have main event material written on him, and I just don't know it. Let's see, who wins the third match? Gigi has won the third match. 2 out of 3. Let's go. Their final match will be at the pay-per-view. Let's see. Carmelo moving up in the world. Possibly a contender, but he's got a rivalry with T-Bar to figure out first, so we'll see how that goes. And our first contender to be made for the mid-card. Dolph has won. So you know what? Actually, Karrion Kross versus Dolph sounds like a pretty good idea to me. For the title later. For the mid-card hardcore title. Why didn't I look at that? Can I please go back? Thank you. We didn't win. We matched their opener. What the fuck was their opener? Really? That, no. We matched one of their mid-cards. I can kind of see that. Alright. I think now we're at the pay-per-view. Yes, we are at the pay-per-view, so this will be the end of what we do. We have a lot of triple threats that are going to be happening tonight. You can bet your bottom dollar. Hopefully. How much is that? Oh, I can't pay that. Sorry, bud. Alright. So our main event is going to be him versus Omos for the title. Do we have the power card for, like... No, we don't have any of it. Man. Is there a certain match type that might be special? To the pay-per-view? Branded PLE bonus. Okay. So we're going to do that for sure. And we're going to make sure it's for the world title. Then to kick off the show, we're going to have Karrion Kross versus him. So Specialist, that works. Title match. And it will also be in a Hell in a Cell match. So right there, we're looking pretty thin on money. Let's go ahead and make a triple threat between the women. Let's stick it with a tables match. This, can I not make it for the title? Or do I have to add people? So, we need... Zoe Starks, and Corey Jade. And apparently we can't make it a title match. That bothers me. So you know what? Instead of Rhea, we'll change it to... Oh, these two are injured right now. But Roxanne, I'll set you up with something else, I promise. We're going to go with a one-on-one with these two. And it will be... I'll be nice, I'll make it a tables match for the title. Alright. Now, as for Roxanne... As I did tell her she would compete. Was it Roxanne or was it Cora? I think it was Roxanne. We'll have her take on... But... her. This would be a fun little match. Random, fun little match. Yeah. Promised her a match. Gotta do it. Now we have our tag team match. Normal. Edge and him versus Lashley and him for the tag titles. There we go. Now we're going to need some revenue, so let's do some advertising. Bring me in some money. Bring me in some money. Bring me in some money. Let's actually make this one different. Let's make this a call out. Him calling out him. Alright, so we're looking at that much. We're about to do our PLE. This will be the end of what we do on GM tonight. So if you want to see more, we'll pick it up tomorrow right from here. Or we might start over. It depends. So... let's do it. Alright, first off, in a match, what? Can I please go back? That's supposed to be for the hardcore title, and it's not. Shit. That's supposed to be for the hardcore title. Whatever. Whoever wins, I'll just deal with it. Simulate. Carrion, are you going to be on a roll? Carrion is on a freaking roll. Good shit. Brought in $10,000. Good job, Biggie. Who are our tag champs going to be? Edge and Dragunov. Very good. Very good. I should have made that the fucking opener. Rivalry should always be the opener and the closer. That's the problem. I keep forgetting. Alright, Zoe. You finally have what it takes? Zoe Stark takes the title. Okay. I like it. Roxanne, I gave you a chance. You gonna pull it off? Disappointing. But you'll have a rivalry going, so maybe you'll turn heel next week. We'll see. And for our main event, we have the greatest cruiserweight of all time. The man who defined the cruiserweight division in WCW. First ballot Hall of Famer of 2023 in real life. Versus the Colossus Omos. Undefeated at WrestleMania, I believe. Having won his first match for the tag titles ever alongside AJ Styles. Here we go. Omos continues his dominant presence as the Colossus champion. And Ray, maybe it is time to retire. Let's check out these matches. They don't even have pay-per-view. They have one title thing here. I want to see if these guys finally pull it off. No, I guess y'all aren't that good of a team. Alright. So let's see. How'd I do? Did I win one? Okay, I won. Okay. So this is the cool thing. I won one of the mid cards, and I matched one of the mid cards, and I almost matched the end, as you can see there. But I had a very poor opening. I honestly think I should have switched. I still wouldn't have won, but I think I should have switched the tag titles to the beginning, and I should have switched the women to the beginning, and then had the tag titles in the middle, and then the hardcore title right here. But that is our first pay-per-view, so pretty good in my opinion. It was decent. We're playing on hard, and we're running through it. They are now quite a bit ahead of us as far as fans, but we are gaining a little bit of momentum. So yeah, let's see the next pay-per-view, SummerSlam. That's how you put on a show. You resume like you can get lucky. I know you'll. You're matching superstars with parents. Just fighting. I know, but I had to put her in a show. I'm sick of working for Mick at SmackDown. I'm more than happy to come work at WCW, and I'll do it at a discount. $110K. MVP, I don't even know if you're... I think he's a bruiser. And honestly, I don't really care for him. I mean, I care for him in real life, but, like, that's going to take out my money. I don't think so, MVP. Yeah, probably. And a match? That sounds like a great idea. I'm trying to remember. Let's shake things up. Okay. After your premium live events, you'll be asked to choose a shakeup. Shakeups modify your season in new and exciting ways. Shakeups come in bronze, silver, and gold tiers. Gold tier shakeups don't appear as often, but they'll impact your season the most. Shakeup effects can affect instantly, last for a set number of shows, or even the rest of the season. Okay. So these are our shakeups. We have Pride and Fall. Your most popular male and female stars each lose 35 popularity, and your least popular each gain 50 popularity. Hell no. That's no. Free advertising. All promos cost 70% less. That sucks. Mix it up. Show quality is increased when a show is booked with 3 or more different match rules. I wouldn't mind bronze. Alrighty. So that's 4 shows. Okay, I'm glad they show that. Alright, guys. So, my GM assistant, Commissioner goals, shakeup, journal, power cards, career standings. I think I saved. I'm pretty sure it saved. So, we have looked at Showcase, and YouTube fucked us. We remember how that went. We looked a lot at my faction. We looked at a lot at my GM. But this was just an early dive. We haven't dived into all of the game. For example, tomorrow on Twitch, we're going to dive into Universe mode. And we're going to dive into probably my Rise just a bit in the creations. And we'll still go back to my GM and some more Showcase. But tomorrow on Twitch, it's going to be a deep dive. It's going to be amazing. I can't tell you how excited I am to really just jump into it. But is there anything anyone would like to see before I take off? Because I know some of you couldn't afford it, and I want to make sure if anyone wants to see anything, I can show you. So you have the next few minutes or the next few seconds to show me. Meanwhile, I'm going to go see what they have in Community Creations before we just take off. Metal Maniac, you were here the whole stream, man. Thank you so much. I'm just so grateful. This was the first time you came for a stream. Really appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you in more streams. And thank you for the sub. So let's see what we got so far as downloads. Most upvoted. No one's upvoted. Most downloaded. And no, wait, okay, people have downloaded. We got Judgment Day Mysterio already, guys. Already we have Judgment Day Mysterio. Yeah, guys, I'm not done quite. I'm not done quite. We're looking at some of this stuff. It shows you his crowd sign. Look at this. This is everything. He has a custom portrait. So in the last game, you could add custom portraits to your custom superstars. But when you download them, you don't usually get the custom image. It was only special times. This is everything. Oh, I'm so happy with this. Y'all know what I'm doing. Plus, his renders. Before I leave, I'm going to show you what his render looks like for his regular Ray. So, I can't remember if Bronson Reed's in the game, but man, they have so many different ones. Holy crap! Someone made a John Moxley already. That's cool. Ooh, we have another Dominic Mysterio. Let's see if this one was better. Well, I like the render better. I'm your Poppy. I do like that. But what I don't care for is... yeah. That one's not that great. If there's anyone y'all want me to search up, tell me that too. Because right now we're checking everything out before we hop off. So... oh, my buddy would love this because he's got the braces. Look at this, Cooper. He has the braces here. Look. On his legs. Alright. Bronson Reed. Is he in the game? We'll be able to tell by this right off the bat. Yeah, he's not in the game. I can tell. That's a custom render for sure, but that's also just a custom attire set. What's his finisher here? That'll also tell me. Diving body splash. I don't know. Okay. Let's see who else. We got Mandy Rose already up. That's nice. But not really that great. I'm gonna be honest. That was kind of disappointing. Let's look at Djokovic. I always say his name wrong, so. Reach for the sky. Huh. Not too bad, but it definitely doesn't. It still doesn't really feel like him. Let's look. We'll look up to 5, and then I'll show you the Mysterio thing. Then we'll be done. So AEW, someone already made that. Saraya, Darby Allin, AEW World Championship. This has only been out a little bit. I'm waiting for someone to make a version of him with the full beard. Ooh, hold up. Let's see what Cody Rhodes looks like. He doesn't have a custom portrait. That kind of sucks. But it looks decent. Not great, but look at 4. Kurt Angle 06. KO. Good. Chamber 2023. Alright, we are at 5, so this will be the last one we look at. And then I'm going to show y'all something really cool. We already got to see it. Punk render, that's awesome. Buddy Murphy. So we've already got some really good ones. I'm glad people are on top of it this year. Alright, so before I do anything, I want to show you why I get so hyped about stuff like that and why it helps me so much. Because now I can just go to Superstar, go to Edit Custom Superstar, go to him, edit, and he should be an alternate Superstar. He should be. So if I'm correct, all I got to do is go to, not here, my bad. Wrong one. I'll just get an I'm Your Poppy shirt for later and put it there. Alright, so see how this says blah 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 alternate? Make an alternate attire. Boom. So now I can use him in the Judgment Day. Fucking amazing. And it's the regular Dom, so it'll be really good. So what I mean by this is let's go to where's roster? Alright, roster. Let's go to Dominic Mysterio so I can show y'all his hideous motherfucking thing. This is his thing. Look at that head thing right there. I don't even remember him wearing that. I don't know what that is. This is the worst render I've probably ever seen in a fucking video game. Probably the worst. His attire is not terrible, but the problem is this is for when he was still tagging with Ray. And you notice, I don't think Ray even has the same one that goes with him. I wonder if Ray has any custom other attires too. He got that one. Does he have the nah, so he doesn't have any of the attires from last year, but this Ray. Ooh, okay. That's kind of neat. But as I was saying, watch here. Huh? He's supposed to change it. Hold up. Yeah, see, look. Look right there. See, now I have that version of him. And it's the correct size because that's how the render is. So now he looks fucking great. That's all you have to do is make sure as soon as you get the Superstar, if it's an actual same Superstar, which is a different attire, download them and then make sure they have the render too, and you're good. Now I have the Ray that can go with Damian Priest and Finn Balor. I want to see Finn Balor's thing. Let me guess. They have a separate Demon Balor. Do they not even have Demon King Balor? Or King Demon? Huh. I might really cry here. They don't even have the version of him as the demon. Let me check maybe they put the Demon King. Oh my god. This is the biggest disappointing thing about the game so far. They don't have the regular Balor for you to use. But they can update Seth and he can say, frickin' Rollins. Fun fact for you, those trunks are not even the ones he uses, so why'd you give him, like, and plus he's doing the, like, what? I'm really kind of pissed off now. Hey, Robert. Shinsuke looks really badass here. Cool. I don't give a fuck about Rick Boogs, but cool. Damn it, dude. Oh, yeah. Real quick. I had already seen some of these. I'll be showing these off tomorrow whenever I start the stream on Twitch so y'all can see. But these are from the Ruthless Aggression era. You got Brock Lesnar from 2001. You got Leviathan, which was Batista. You got the prototype John Cena. And you got Randy Orton from 2002. These renders aren't the greatest. I think Brock's is good, and I think Leviathan's good. Cena could be a little better, and Orton's looks very, I don't know. And you also get Bad Bunny. So this is what I got with the game. God, I can't believe, like, I feel like it's a joke. We don't have Demon King Balor, but yet we have I take back what I said. I wish I wouldn't have complained. Can we get the two versions? I didn't expect you to take it out of the game completely. I wonder if you can unlock it through My Rise. You can't unlock it through Showcase. I know that. Can you unlock it through My Rise? This is depressing. And I know it might seem like a big deal to y'all, but you gotta realize, in the video I did earlier today, go check it out if you like, I showed off the fact that I think it was in 2K16, which might have been the first one with Finn Balor. They had it where you could click on him, and his alternate attire was the demon. But then at 2K17 or 18, I think it was 17, they started having them completely different. They had Finn Balor, and then they had Demon uh, King Balor, or the Demon King, or this or that. And they've done that for every game, including the last one. But now, Goldberg still has the same render. That sucks. Probably still has the same version of him, too. Can't give us a modern version of him. That's great. Happy Corbin. Fuck off, Happy Corbin. I'm not happy. I can't believe it. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. I don't really care for the Jey Uso render there, but that's okay. This is... I'm sorry that I got really depressed, you guys. It's just... This game, a lot of improvements. Alright, I'm just going to start my closing statements. So far, um, I really did enjoy the matches I played. I enjoyed what I played at the showcase. The GM was good. I like the improvements. I like the new titles and this and that. I still hope they add trades later, and I love the fact that there's multiple seasons. So I have a buddy of mine. When he comes over, we might actually do a series. We'll wait till there's like 5 or 10 episodes to release it, but that's cool. But some of this stuff pisses me off, like the things that piss me off. The Rock, same render, same picture. I'm hoping that when they give us Goatee Rock, because that's the version that beats Cena, we get a different render. That'd be cool. Some of these renders are really badass, and some of them are really new. I like some of them. But then you got the ones I don't like. The updates. Like we got fucking Mace, right? So he's not a part of Retribution. You got this and that with him. But then for some reason, even though they had him as Dominic in the other one, Dominic Dijakovic or whatever, but for some reason in this, he's back to T-Bar. Did he go back to T-Bar again? Did I miss something? Am I batshit crazy? That pisses me off. They weren't willing to do that. Some of this is same thing for Booker T as last year, just copy and paste. Man, I'm going to play with him tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I play with him tomorrow. Commander Aziz. They couldn't at least change his name and give him a quick change? I mean, shit. With him, it kind of makes sense, I guess, but still. Because the cutoff date for these were, I believe, September, October, November. I think it was September. But, like, I could have sworn Dominic already joined Judgment Day before September, but I could be wrong. Nope, we don't have that version of, man. Alright, guys. Well, I'm done being depressed about that. That's just some of the things I don't like. I will say the render we got for him looks good, and I've already seen his entrance. He looks amazing. So there is that. Let's look at the teams before we go. I'm sorry, I really do need to flush some of this stuff out. We got the Bloodline. That's awesome. The Brawling Brutes. Creed Brothers, Damage Control. The Dirty Dogs. They still have their tag team motion. They enter separately. Oh yeah, they never really had a motion. I mean, in real life they did, but I mean, fuck it. Does RK Bro at least have a fucking motion? Finally, tag team finishers: Beast Bomb and RKO. At least that makes some sense. Please tell me y'all have a fucking y'all are separate. At least they get announced as RK Bro. Y'all had a year for RK Bro and you couldn't give us an entrance together. They come out together. Whatever. See, I'm happy with what we got. I'm just disappointed with what they chose not to give us. Oh, wow, statistics. I don't know if that was in the last one. Anyway, if y'all got any questions, I'm probably go to sleep. I'll be streaming, I think, let me check the time real quick, but I'm pretty sure 8 o'clock tomorrow on Twitch in the morning. So that's part of the reason I really want to go to bed. I can't. Why? Just why? Why? Alright, let me check Twitch real quick and see what time I made it for. Just so I don't want to give y'all the wrong information. 8 a.m. tomorrow. So it'll be 8 a.m., but I'm going to be honest, if my dog wakes me up, I'm probably going to reschedule it for 9 or 10. But in all honesty, this was a lot of fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Comment down below in the regular comments what you thought. Leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Check us out on Twitch tomorrow. I will leave a link in the comments. Or you can go to the banner and look for the logo for Twitch. We also have a Discord, but look for Twitch. Go there. Make an account. It's easy. And you can follow us for free. And then tomorrow you'll be able to watch us stream this for about 5, 6, 7 hours. And it'll be a deep dive. I'm probably going to play all of the showcase. Probably play shit a lot. So, till then, keep the attitude. And they're going to keep Finn Balor's other attire, apparently. So, at least we get to keep the attitude.